YouTube, Joe here. So it is, what is it? It is Monday evening, early April, and I put out a video a few days ago, and I was mentioning how I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Had a pretty slow few months after Christmas, and I mentioned that I'd probably do another video in the next few days and elaborate on that a little bit more, sort of a channel update kind of thing as well. So that's what we're going to do here now. We're out in the wood shop and sipping on a coffee. It's about 7:30 at night, and after I finish this little chat and the coffee, I got some beer behind me. And yeah, so anyways, shortly after, just looking at my notes here, shortly after Christmas, I seem to have gotten a bit of a bug that's been going around the world the last couple of years. Nothing too serious. But I felt a little off for a few days. One day in particular, shortly after Christmas, definitely felt off, not myself at all. Lack of energy. The next day, quite a bit worse. Day after that, day 3, started feeling a little bit better. Day 4, feeling pretty good. By about the 5th or 6th day, I felt more or less normal. And I thought, okay, well, that's okay, no big deal. But then, in the coming days and weeks, and months. Yeah, I kind of dragged on for about 3 months so far. Not too bad now, but anytime I'd be exerting myself at all, any amount of real energy, even a brisk walk, I'd find myself stopping, start coughing a bit, hacking a little bit, and then just no energy. I'd just slow right down. I'd probably be dragging my feet, just taking the dogs for a walk around the block. Wasn't a lot of fun. Come out here into the wood shop, try and work on paddles or something. I get a little bit done, but it's certainly not putting in a 6 or 8 hour day. Best I was doing was hour and a half, 2 hours, stretched out over 4 or 5 hours of time, just getting tired, didn't have the energy. And you combine that with a couple of elbows that have been acting up off and on over the last 3 years. That didn't help. Started out with a left elbow injury just over 3 years ago. That's actually been feeling really good for the last 5 or 6 months now, so knock on wood. This elbow started acting up a few months after the left elbow, kind of from overcompensating, trying to do everything with my right arm, especially out here in the wood shop. And that's been getting better too. Both elbows are the best they've been in, well, 3 years for this one and 2.5 years for the right elbow, I'd say. And also, about a week and a half or so ago, roughly, we got a big snowstorm here, about 50 centimeters of wet, heavy snow. That was late March, and cleared out the driveway. Starting to get some energy back, not too bad. Not like I was last year or years before, where I just blow right through it all. But after the plow went by a couple days later, the snow was already melting a little bit, and then it was just heavy, wet snow at the end of the driveway that froze up a little bit, so it was icy. Had to use a shovel, kind of break it apart, and heave it up over the 6-foot high snowbank, maybe 8 feet high. And so then what do? I wrenched my right shoulder. Working with the spoke shave on paddles the last couple of days, just like this, I'd feel right through the shoulder, and I just have to back right off. So it's been a slow time, but it's starting to get better. The shoulder's feeling better. Starting to get a lot more work done on a day-to-day basis. So looking forward to things to come. I think I'm just about through this. And yeah, not the usual type of video, huh? This is kind of a downer, but feeling better now. Behind me here, I got both the bikes, the Trek 520 Grando, which I bought late last summer, and the old Jamis mountain bike. I'm going to have them both set up for bike touring / bike packing this year. Hoping to do some trips fairly soon once more of the snow melts. You can't see outside, but we still get quite a bit of snow, though it's melting fast. So for an hour-long walk today, and the bike paths and everything, there's a lot of ice on them still, a lot of slush, a lot of melting water, so it's kind of messy. I really want to take the bikes out right now and get them all messed up, or do I want to wait another week or two until most of this is gone? Had them out a little bit through the winter, bring them back, clean them up. They're nice and clean right now. Kind of like to keep it that way for a little bit. Easier on the drivetrain too. Soon I got to bring the canoe in. Got to do some work on that before paddling season. That's checking out the river, which is just over there, 100 meters. That's starting to open up now, so that won't be long. The lake is probably pretty much open right now as well, so I hope to get in some canoe camping trips probably within a month or so. Depends how busy I get here right now. But soon, as well as some bike touring, bike packing, that's all coming up. What else did I want to mention? Oh yeah, be ramping up the food dehydrating again a lot more in the coming days and weeks, getting stuff built up for upcoming trips. As for the YouTube channel itself, the video I did a few days ago, first one I've done in a couple of months at least, I'd say, roughly. Anyways, going to get back into that on a more regular basis now too. Feeling better, more energy, more motivated, I guess is what I should say. Anyways, that's about it right now. That's about all I want to mention. I think there were a couple of other things, but it's just slipped my mind right now, so that can be for maybe one of the next videos. Anyways, thanks for hanging around, hearing me run my mouth off a little bit. That's it for the coffee for today. Grab myself a beer. Just behind where the camera is, I got the flat screen TV and hockey game coming on. I'm going to watch that, have a beer, and relax a little bit. Put this video together after. Talk to you soon.